All right, this is Tyler Shigenaka. Was that good enough?
Yeah.
Okay. He's a junior. You're in right field?
Yes.
Where do you hit in the lineup?
Six.
Sixth. So you've had a huge year. I've asked a lot of different players in these interviews who's someone who really stepped up, and almost everybody has mentioned you. What is your success? Like, how satisfying has your success been? Like, not only are you guys playing for a CIF championship, but you've played a huge role in it. Like, how fun has this junior year been for you?
It's been really exciting, because I was coming into this year not knowing if I was going to start or not, and I was really struggling through fall ball.
Mm-hmm.
And then once season came up, I stepped up.
What do you think? What clicked for you?
Honestly, I think it was my swing, because I was struggling with that. And
were you like kind of mind effing yourself at all?
Yeah, a little bit. I was,
because you know how, like, in baseball, that is such a big part of the game.
Yeah, I was lacking in confidence. I just couldn't get my swing right, but once season came up,
So if you didn't look at the stats, your pitchers, your hitters, this and that, and people didn't know about Etiwanda, what would you say the number one reason why you guys have doubled your wins from a year ago and you're playing Saturday night for a CIF championship?
Honestly, I think it's because our team chemistry has been a lot better.
Okay.
And we've just been playing more as a team and not for ourselves.
Now, were you part of the team last year?
No, I was on JV.
Okay. Because I know COVID messed with, you're used to getting an extra 2 months or this or that or the other in terms of preparation. But how normal did this season seem as compared to last year, regardless of whether it was JV or varsity?
It felt pretty normal.
As close to normal as it's gotten, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk about how amazing the pitching's been so far for you guys? I mean, with Parker, Yaid, and Dylan?
Oh, yeah, it's been great. They pitched their asses off, like, every game of the season. Because I think they both have under a 1 ERA, right?
They do. Brady's at 0.32, and I think Dylan's at 0.77.
Yeah, those are some crazy stats.
And then, if you think about it, Ramirez came into a road game where they get one run and they win, and your season's over, and he goes 4 scoreless until you guys score. By the way, did you guys score like 3 or something on bases
5.
Loaded walks?
Oh, yeah. 3 runs, yeah.
On bases loaded walks.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so frustrated if you're the other team. Mm-hmm. What do you feel like going in? You said you struggle a little in fall ball. Once you started clicking, what did you feel like your role was on this team?
Honestly, I think it was just to clean up anything that the big guys missed, so 1 through 5, and then a lot of my role was leading off innings, like
In other words, if the cleanup hitter makes the last out, you're the leadoff hitter in the second inning. Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know if I asked you this on camera or off camera, but the 7th inning on Tuesday, Don explained it, your teammates explained it. Can you maybe talk about what's going through your head when that fly, was it pretty windy too?
A little bit.
But they said you basically, like, it was carrying away or that you had to dive for it or whatever. It was not a simple catch.
No, not at all.
What was it like getting under that ball, and what was going through your mind at that time?
It was a lot going on because...
Did your instincts just take over though?
Yeah, for the most part.
Okay. But I mean, were you were you nervous?
A little bit, but I know I could get to that ball.
Okay. When you guys scored the 5 runs in the top of the 11th inning, I mean, what was the feeling like? Like, oh my God. In the lead of my story, I said, what are the chances in a semifinal game in CIF you could be shut out for 10 scoreless innings and still win? Yeah. And then I said, if you're at Etiwanda, apparently pretty good. Yeah. To finally break through in that 11th inning, what was that feeling like just as a team?
It felt great because we were struggling with at bats through the whole game because they had solid pitching.
Mm-hmm.
And it just felt great to break through that.
Okay. So a couple other things real quick. I asked, Austin gets a lot of the headlines. Dylan gets a lot of headlines. Your super freshman gets a lot of the headlines. Who are some guys, in your opinion, that have just been really instrumental in this year's success that aren't necessarily always talked about?
I really think Parker has been good through the playoffs because he's coming clutch with 2-out RBIs. And obviously Mondo, our shortstop, he's been very clutch. And Mike.
Okay. So what do you need out of Dylan, and how confident are you for Saturday in what he's going to give you?
I'm very confident because Dylan's pitched in very tough games and he's shut teams out that are really good, like Corona. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm confident that we can.
What does he do well in your opinion? Why is he so successful?
I think he's just a pitcher that's able to spot,
Okay.
and he stays calm on the mound.
Is he a guy that can throw any pitch in any count in any moment in
Yeah.
any situation?
Yeah.
The rest of your teammates have all said he throws a ton of strikes, and that's
Yeah.
huge in his success. Last question: what do you think? What does Etiwanda do well that if you do this on Saturday night, your chances of winning go up exponentially? Like, what if you guys do this well? The chances of you guys coming home with a ring are even better. What does Etiwanda do well?
It's probably our fundamental defense and our hitting.
Okay.